A lot of exciting action in day one as we're now officially past the halfway mark for the individuals. And on the women's side, Emma Carey started the day out strong. Remember, Emma had to take last season off due to a back injury. She's back and healthy now, and she came out swinging in the first two events, winning both of them, taking home 200 points. In event one, she narrowly beats out Elisa Fuliano. In event two, she beats Emily Rolfe to the line, and you had to pay attention to that race because they would revisit that in the next one and start fast, finish strong. Rolfe comes back, gets the better of Carey. Looked like Emma might be running away with it, but in the final event of the day, Emily Rolfe actually beats Carey yet again to move into first place overall, heading into day number two. Carey, Rolfe, the two front runners after 4 competition events today. And over on the men's side, we have a trio of podium finishers atop the leaderboard after day number one, led by Ricky Garrard. In event one, rings and squats, it looked like Pat Vellner was actually going to run away with an event win to start the weekend, but a failed rep on the final set of overhead squats opened the door for Garrard, who finished his overhead squats, didn't have to set the bar down, and gets 100 points to start the weekend. And then in event two, Back to the Future over on the Bayside stage, it was Krennikov, Garrard reinvigorating their battle that we saw at the CrossFit Games this season. Krennikov just barely gets the edge on Garrard in the final back half of that essentially 2-part event. Krennikov gets his first 100-point performance of the weekend to move himself back into podium contention. And then to close the day out over on the Flagler stage, we had a 2-part event and 2 guys who aren't afraid to swing for the fences, Brent Fikowski and Pat Vellner, in 2 separate heats, put up the top 2 times overall. Brent was first to go, set a top time. Vellner had the advantage of chasing down that time. We talked to him after. He said he was going to leave no doubt. Very technical movement there, and Vellner manages to walk away with a 100-point performance. And then in Start Fast, Finish Strong Part B, it was all the Roman Krennikov show. He got out to an early lead, and by the time he got to that D-ball carry, he was alone in first. Nobody was going to catch him, and what he gets as a result, a second 100-point performance, moving him up into the top 3 to close day number 1. Your top 3 overall for the men, Garrard, Vellner, Krennikov, should be an exciting battle to close things out on day number 2. And of course, I'll be back here in the tier booth to wrap up all things day number 2, including the end of the individual competition. And of course, I'll be running around all day today, covering everything Wodapalooza, including interviews and highlighting the best of the best from all the brands here at Bayfront Park.